an end, guys. Everything that has a beginning has an end, and it's okay. And we should be okay with things ending. And I'm at a very good place. To be honest, I feel embarrassed. And I'm not saying this in a bad way. I'm looking back. Even I went back at recordings the other day, 2-3 days ago. I was going back at recordings after what happened. And I realized how I was in a space where it's not at my intellectual capacity. And I was embarrassed. Some recordings, I was embarrassed that I was taking part in some conversations. Honestly, I was. So I'm just taking responsibility. This is me trying to find a new space and a new, place in my life where I'm no longer with that person, and I'm moving on with my life. This is social media. So you make associations and you break them too. And it's
Hello guys, it's your girl Patience Status. Welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If it's your first time here, make sure you hit the subscription box and put on the notification bell so that you don't forget anytime I post a new video. Remember, I'm the queen of online gossip. So welcome to today's video. Don't forget to give it a like and leave a comment on the comment section.
Away before I open
and that is the problem, because in your understanding you want things to go the way you want them. You don't understand that this is a person that I had a relationship with for 1.5 years. It's a gradual process. Don't push it to suit your needs. You want me to behave in a way, all of you on TikTok want me to behave in a way that suits your needs. Peace is a gradual process. When you dissociate with someone, it's a process, and it's a process that involves a lot of emotions and triggers, and it's gradual. And you all need to be at a place where you accept and let it go. Let the universe do its work. Let nature take its course. Why are people forcing things to go their way?
No, Annie, I'm not one of the people who's forcing. I just was observing. I listened to you.
Now I've given you a response on the issue of JB now. Okay, another question that you want?
No. I'm still on that issue because you said you can also mute people. You can also walk away and have peace, but you have not walked away. Before I opened my live, I had you trashing against JB, and you were talking about the toilet contribution. So how is that walking away and just shutting that door and having your peace?
And that's what I'm responding to you, FYP. Stop forcing your idea of peace on me. I've told you this is a person I had a relationship with for 1.5 years. And I've told you peace involves a resolution to dissociate, which is gradual. It involves a gamut of emotions. Don't push it. You think it's a blanket thing? So your idea of peace is me. Your idea of peace. You people. That's what you're trying to do. You're trying to push your idea of peace and impose it on me. It doesn't work that way for me. And I've told you that this is a person I had a friendship with for 1.5 years. If I decide to separate with that person, that is a resolution for peace. And in the process of that resolution, there's going to be healing. There's going to be work that involves dissociation. And it's a process. So you don't expect me to just wake up and be quiet and shut when she says something that I can't respond. No. It begins with walking away, getting myself away from that space, and then gradually staying away from conversations and engagement. It's a process, just like divorce. When you divorce a husband, do you stop talking to them immediately?
No.
And then?
FYP. No, Mercedes, just wait.
And I'm not going to answer.
No, just 1 minute. Why are you being lenient to this woman?
FYP,
Why are you being lenient to this woman?
I will drop. If you put Mercedes here, I will drop. I've come here to answer questions from you and you alone, and I will go. Okay. And I've come with respect. Just like I welcomed you to our platform the other day, and I respected you, and I allowed you to speak without anybody disrespecting you.
Guys, moderators, please don't up anyone for now. So thank you for that. I did not, and I do not expect your reconciliation or your path to peace to be a blanket affair. It does not cover everyone, yes, and I accept that. It's just that I made that point listening to both of you. No, I've already told you what Pesh had said, and to me that made sense. So no, that was not about your family or anyone in your family. I was just observing on that point. Peace. No, let me reserve that for now, my analyzation part, because you're here. I will just focus on the questions. Your journey, again, I ask you, Diana Rose, your journey on reconciliation, is it selective on certain individuals? And because I've seen, for example, Farid was there and you could not even come to a point of talking to him. So is that now just what you say? I wasn't prepared to ask you, Diana, questions. That's why, guys, I don't have direct questions to Diana Rose. So I'm just asking, what should I ask, guys? Anyway,
if you don't have a question, it's okay. And again, let me help you out, because I think there's something you're trying to say, that I'm kind of choosing the people to make peace with or something.
Yeah, I already asked you that, and you said it is your journey is step by step. It's not a blanket affair that will come and say, kumbaya with everyone. So
exactly.
That question you've already answered.
Mm-hmm. And also, it doesn't have to be what people like. It's about me. So whatever you feel as an outsider, that's your business. This is about me and my feelings. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I have another question in regard with that. I can make up one more question. So is this path of peace? Is this peace or is just a coalition? For JB left a gap, and that is true. Because you have been friends for 1.5 years, according to you, and now there's a void, and now there's a gap to be filled. That's how I feel.
I want to correct you first of all. Let me correct you, because I don't like misinformation.
Mm-hmm.
There is no gap that JB left. That's one thing you need to understand. I don't need JB to feel complete. She has never been a reason why I am who I am. I was who I am even today without JB. I went to her platform. She did not build me. She doesn't give me anything apart from association, in case you don't know. If there is a void, it would have been if she gave me anything. She didn't give me intellect. She didn't give me wisdom. She didn't give me money. She didn't give me associations. So there's no gap that I have. None whatsoever. So don't get it wrong.
So is this
I'm just making that, because I think this is something you people are peddling. Okay.
No. You're not peddling. It's just our own opinion.
And animal lover usinitusi. Mimi huwa sijakuja hapa kutusiwa. Usinitusi kwa platform ya FYP.
Ameshamutiwa tayari. So anyway, I was just of the opinion that this is more of coalitions and
coalition for what? I don't do coalitions, FYP. I've never done coalitions. I have always stood by myself. Even when I was with JB, I never asked JB to fight no war for me. I've always done my shit by myself. That's why I opened my life when I needed to deal with things. I'm telling you, when I needed to deal with issues, I dealt with them on my platform without JB. When I opened my platform, did you see JB coming on my platform when I needed to address issues? Did you see anybody come on my platform? No, just tell me when I opened my life. Yeah, exactly. That should tell you I don't need coalitions.
No, Diana, on that one,
I've never needed anybody or any coalition on TikTok. I stand alone when I need to deal with issues. I do not solicit for support for anybody on this platform.
Out of that, I'll just agree to disagree, because there are recordings out there when you needed to fight. You guys will always be together.
I needed to fight
you.
who?
Even anyone that you're fighting at that time.
No,
and if you needed to
speak from a place of facts, please.
No, we have the facts. We have it, and then I can just pinpoint. Let me pinpoint at one occasion that you guys even made a pact that if your enemy is my enemy, and that is what you had that. So if anyone was your enemy, and if anyone was JB's enemy, automatically that was Diana Rose's enemy. So that comes with coalition and pact.
No. Nope. Never happened.
That's untrue.
Yep, that's untrue. Me, I opened my lives. If I needed to deal with anything, I would open my live. And I will deal with issues on my live. The only one time that JB was involved in an issue I was involved in, and it was not a pact, was the time when we did the Pesa kwa Jikoni for Rachael. And that was not a pact. That was because we both were together kwa pesa ya jikoni, kwa pesa ya mjane. It was a fundraising we did together. So it was not a pact. If it was a pact or coalition, I would have done the fundraising alone, and then I would have been asking for JB to come to fight Rachael. No. So you need to know the difference. I have never solicited the services of anyone to quickly come and support or help me fight anyone. I'm not a weakling. I don't do that shit. I fight alone.
Diana Rose, there's a time you even had a misunderstanding with JB just because should be talking with someone that you're not talking to. I don't want to call them enemies, but anyone that you had a fight with, JB was not supposed to talk to. And JB, whoever was fighting, would also be mad at you if you were talking to that person at any point.
That was the assumption. And that was the assumption. And we can't change. I can't force you to think differently.
Okay.
I can't force you to think differently. Yeah, I can mention that someone had been put on a platform because they insulted me. But I can't push that on her. I would mention it because I was an independent person. If I was not independent, I would not question her. That's what I'm telling you. I was independent, so I had the right to question. So that means that I can actually ask questions even with people that I sit with.
So let me ask you, for example, Diana Rose, why were you not talking to or even going to Mwakio's platform while you were with JB?
I was not talking to Mwakio. I was not talking to Mwakio, and I was not going to Mwakio's platform because Mwakio and I have insulted each other. Mwakio insulted my children and my late husband, and I insulted her back. I had issues with Mwakio before I met JB. You people are forgetting I was on Mwakio's platform. Before I met JB, I was on Mwakio's platform. We used to sit on Mwakio's platform with Kunilicious. You're forgetting that. Mwakio and I had issues before JB. Yes, I'm taking you back down memory lane because you are trying to bring something which does not exist. I had issues with Mwakio before JB. I used to sit on Mwakio's platform. We used to sit there with Kunilicious. And Mwakio and I had issues before. Mwakio and I had differences before JB. That was way before. Kama haujui, let me take you now to the facts. And it was that time that I left Mwakio's platform because of this guy called, somebody from Mombasa. Okay? That's the reason why. So don't bring JB in it. I think you're obsessed with that fact. She has nothing to do with the issues that I had with Mwakio. You are obsessing about it. Stop it. No, stop obsessing about that, the idea of JB. Stop it.
Words like obsessing. When
You are
use words like
obsessing because I've seen you trying to create a narrative.
right now.
You are creating a narrative.
No,
You are
what you're
creating
doing,
a narrative
Rose,
which is not
trying
there.
to water
I
down.
had a difference
No,
with Mwakio on somebody called Crazy Tally. And we differed very bitterly.
okay.
And Mwakio insulted me and talked about me not being a proper mother at that time. Even talked about me not being able to take care of my son at that time because of Crazy Tally. She touched on kids and I insulted her back. That is where our differences with Mwakio started.
Okay, fine. I take that because you've even taken me back to things that please don't try to water down the conversation with words
No,
like
it's you who's trying to
obsession.
water it down because you're trying to make it be something you want. But me, I'm taking you with the facts. What happened?
Yeah, Diva, please mute. So yeah, I'm just saying, please don't water down this conversation with words like obsession. No one is obsessing over anything. These are just current affairs, and the current affair is you, Diana Rose, with JB, and what's going on. It's
That's
no
not
obsession.
the current affair. That's a current affair in your head. I don't think that's a current affair.
No,
The current affair right now is the issue
not
of
the current
Damaris
affair.
Obiero. I believe that is the current affair. The issue of
Yeah,
Damaris
but
Obiero is a current affair. The issue of Damaris Obiero is a current affair.
Okay, we will move to Damaris Obiero now. Now we are on this issue with Diana Rose, Mwakio, still a current affair. Not true or not true?
Yeah, that one, yes. That one, yes.
Diana Rose and Pesh, why were they not talking when Diana Rose was with JB, and now Diana Rose is in that mood?
I was not talking to Pesh because Pesh attacked my family and I never attacked hers. Pesh started attacking my family, attacking my mental health from the time she was in 333. And I never ever talked about Pesh or her family. So, is there any other question?
No. Thank you for answering my questions. Anyone who says that at PC Mwakio inauma, it does not. It will not. Mwakio kwanza is someone that I really like. So it cannot. I'm just trying to make sense as an analyzer and analyzing things from just laughable to me. Anyway, Diana Rose,
and also thank you for your question, and let me say this. Whether people are uncomfortable with the peace, whether it makes them think it's a coalition, whether you think it is fake, that is your funeral. You are going to have to go to it. This is my personal decision, and I am at peace with my decision. It is my personal choice. I can't control how outsiders feel about it. What they feel, how they behave, that's their burden. There's nothing I can do about it. I can't control how you feel. Also, isn't it weird? Isn't it weird that people are uncomfortable with me choosing peace? Isn't it shameful that people are okay with chaos while I choose peace? Isn't it a time for them to think about themselves and reflect on why they are hateful and full of a lot of bile when I choose peace? That is something that you people need to reflect upon. And again, this is a personal decision. You cannot choose for me who to have peace with. And those of you that are talking about my family, you should be ashamed of yourself. I do not recall any day that any of you was given the job to check on my family and the situation in my family. Mercedes, kwanza wewe, take care of your family first. Take care of your ex and your ex-husband. Stay away from me. You've been not able to fix your own family. You keep on attacking my family in the comment section. That's why I've responded to you. Go fix your issues with your exes. Leave my family alone. There is nobody in my family that has appointed you to speak on behalf of the Nyangisa family. You should be ashamed of yourself. Take care of your family and stay away from my family. Okay? Nobody in my family has come to complain to you. Nelly has not come here to complain to you. None of my family has come here. Roy has come here to complain to you that we are not at peace. and nobody has asked you to mark a register for my family and the peace in it. You all on TikTok should stay away from my family. You have no idea what my family has been through because of TikTok. Stay the hell. I don't follow your families. I don't know what happens in your families. I don't go into your families. Aren't you ashamed of yourselves? I don't go for your families. I don't know what happens in your families. What are you obsessing about my family? Should be ashamed of yourselves. Unless my family appointed you the family lawyer, don't speak on behalf of my family. Get something to do. Start fixing of your family. Yeah.
Yeah, that your family has not been. No one has spoken about your family here. So
no, Mercedes is here obsessing about my family in the comment section. That's why I've responded like that. My family is my family is my personal business, and none of you on TikTok has been appointed by the Nyangisa family to speak on the behalf of the Nyangisa family. If you know you are not anybody appointed to speak behalf on the Nyangisa's family, don't speak about my family.
On that one, I agree with Dana Rose, because we are talking on issues TikTok. If your family comes here, then we will take it up and we will continue to respond on TikTok. Guys, I think that would just be fair, because if Dana Rose's family, any family member comes here and now gives us something to, but let's not go like, let's just center our issues on TikTok.
And let nobody cheat anybody. Let nobody lie to anybody on TikTok here that I would choose a TikToker over my family. Any day, I will choose Nelly over a TikToker, or I'll choose Roy over a TikToker. Let me just make that clear. And if you are waiting to bring anybody from my family here on your platform, mutangoja until the hair in your armpits grow white. Okay, we learned our lessons, and it's never, ever going to happen again. Take that to the bank.
That is great. I think that is very commendable. Dana Rose, I've asked you of 3 people and you've answered correctly. Then there is peace.
Thank you. So I think we are done. Is there any other question?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much.
I have one more question. There is the issue of Boscan. Have you accepted his apology? I have not seen that. Have you?
Why does it concern you?
Because it's something on TikTok, and we agree. I think we've come to the agreement that we can have the conversations that are on TikTok, right?
Just again, I choose what I answer to and what I have a conversation about. I think it's not your business, so you don't poke your nose
And what makes sense? To fill the void that has been left, and you guys know a void has been left. Bigger, maybe stronger coalitions, a bigger, stronger coalition will be made out of it. But this is the politics of TikTok. The politics of TikTok is at play. And peace, of course, peace will be part of it. And that is why I'm asking, and I've asked her about Boscan, and I think that is why she does not have an answer to that. But to team up with someone like Mwakio, do you know that is even bigger, better politically? The politics of TikTok. So me, that is the angle I'm looking at. Not at they've ganged up to fight one person. No. Yeah. So yeah.
I mean, if they are going to form a coalition, like you've said, I mean, obviously they form a coalition because they have the same interest. You don't form a coalition with someone that you don't share the same interests. And I believe that it's obvious to see, it's very evident. I mean, that's my thinking, and these are my thoughts. So Mwakio does not get along with JB. What's the other name? This girl who is in Dubai. Forgot her name.
That's Kunis.
Kunis, yeah. She doesn't get along with Kunis, JB, and who else? I think this girl who is also fighting with my bestie, Atikim. So it's kind of, they really share some common enemies here. And this is why people are saying what they're saying. And these are facts. So I think that even if they deny it, or Diana Ross denies it, these are facts. They are facts that people can prove. We have proof, and people are still gonna see it like that because of that. So yeah, but it's her choice. She has the right to choose whoever she wants to make peace with. It's a personal choice. It's a very personal choice. So yeah, for me, I think it's a good thing. Peace is always a good thing.
Yeah. Peace is a good thing.
But they share very, very many common enemies. And just like I've mentioned, I think 3.
Yeah.
And there's a fourth one, I think. There's a fourth one I forgot. But they share 3 very common enemies. And that's why we see it, many people see it as they're ganging up towards fighting their common enemies.
Trisha Woolley, where does this peace amongst leaders lead the common wananchi? As usual, that's why I'm only seeing this whole thing with a political eye, because when watu wa ODM siku ingine mnaamka mnapata your leaders are shaking hands with people watu wa UDP. I don't know if there's UDP anymore. Where does it, Trisha Woolley, where does it leave you as an ODM or a UDP follower? You just follow the leader. So that's how it is even here. Let me tell you, it's not very different from the outside world. It's just TikTok politics. So what you do as mwananchi wa kawaida is just follow the leader. And that's how it plays out. Anyway, Angeline, you have said a very, very interesting point that in Etwaje, that you have to have common interests. And that is very true. Lazima mukwe na common interest. Ata in war, there are countries that come together, but they have to be fighting a common enemy. Is that not so, Angeline? You have to be fighting a common goal, a common cause, or a common enemy.
To partner or work together in anything, in any way, you have to share some interests. I mean, otherwise it won't match, it doesn't work. So, yeah,
that is very true. That's how I see it. Mimi hata mkisema wale walikuwa nasema ati peace inawauma. No, everyone wants peace. But when you look at it wholesomely, you will know that the common enemy is hate. No. So if the common enemy, newbie, if the common enemy is hate, so why are you still hating on other people still? So you want to work with Diana Rose Kanairo? No, I'm just wonder. Yeah, why not? Diana Rose is ni mtu mzuri, is a human like you, Kanairo. So kama tuko na common, we can sit down and just have conversations. For me, it's just conversations here, nothing major. Sina ati kitu tuna fight ama we share. But so why not? Even you, Kanairo. Hata wewe Kanairo ukiwa mtu tunaweza kaa chini tunaongea, then there's no problem for me. But the greater picture, ile kitu tuna observe sahi, is that just what we were talking about. It's not the common enemy is hate. Then if the common enemy is hate, then let's strive to fight hate from anyone and everyone. That's just my point. Lakini you cannot dictate to people exactly vile watafanya ama vile watafikiria. But if you're out there saying that, you know, me, I want peace with everyone, then it should be everyone. It should be all inclusive, right? That is just my thoughts. That is just my thoughts. So moving forward, we can move from that because Diana ametupatia nini zake. We can only observe going forward how things will work out. We want peace and we will preach peace. And a newbie, I will nitaongeza that you should also practice peace. If you want peace, if you're preaching peace, then practice it. Practice is much better because you can preach all day. Unaweza amka asubuhi preach amani, 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 but you're not practicing it. And that's why they say practice peace, because it's something that you practice slowly, slowly. Your hate itoke. So that's one thing that is more, you should be more focused in. Don't just preach. Practice it. So when you see your enemy, try practicing it na huyo enemy wako wa saa hiyo. Then ukiona mwingine, try and practice it with another one. Then that will be better than preaching. Because you can preach night and day, but you don't know how to practice it. Yeah. So that
but maybe, you know, they also now share common friends. So which is Meropreti and Boscan. Who else? I think they share common friends. Mwakio and Diana Rose, they now share common friends who are Meropreti and Boscan. So that could also be the force that has pushed them towards making peace. We don't know. So I had not really thought about it from that angle. Could be maybe it could either be they share common friends or common enemies. Which in this case it's both.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's another thing. And for me, Boscan, I don't know. Boscan comes
in this case it's both.
If you have to look at Boscan, I'll give you the mic, Abigail. If you have to look at Boscan is a friend to Meropreti. And you know all
as well.
Even the coalitions now have to be beneficial in one way or another. And we know TikTok works with associations. So if I associate with Diana Rose, for example, just now I had 600 viewers because of her presence on my platform. And then if I associate with this other person, I might be, there's something else that I may be gaining from her. I'm just giving myself as an example just now. And if I associate with Meropreti, who is a friend to Boscan, and then both Meropreti is a friend to Mwakio, and now the web is all round. And even with this, whatever we causes, it has to be beneficial at the end of the day. So yes, absolutely. Anyway, Abigail, watu besties, karibu, chukua mic.
Mimi sijakuja kuongelea hii. Unajua hapa kwa comment section watu wananiambia ati mimi ni nyoks, ati nataka Diana apigane sijui nini. Unajua mimi sina powers za kublock mtu hapa. Secondly, mimi siwezi pandisha mtu mwenye umeshashukisha. Watu wache kuniandikia hizo vitu za ujinga. Mimi siko kwa vita yoyote na mtu TikTok. Siko saidi ya mtu yoyote. Mimi niko peke yangu. Mtu asijaribu kuniita hapa nyoksi hapa kwa comment section. Na wewe FYP unipe nini? Powers za kublock mtu. Mtu akiniita hapa nyoksi nishakahola direct. Last time JB akiwa hapa kitambo before wa fall out na Diana. Watu walisema mimi nilikuwa na block watu wenye wanatetea JB. FYP, kuna mtu nishai block kwa hii nini yako? Kwa hii live yako siku yoyote tangu nipe moderator hapa?
Hakuna hata mmoja.
Nishai block mtu?
No.
Ile time walikuwa wanasema na block watu
akiane at the next minute. Yani
Yes, unajua wewe unapigana na sauti yako yote, upigani polepole, you fight with your voice in the high heaven. So it's exhausting. Yeah, so hakuna haja. No. Ibakei, ibinade. Habari ya kila mtu.
Poa, unajua kitu kwa hiyo nini hapo hiyo story ya kufight. CEO, you remember there was a time Diana had taken a break from TikTok. Alafu ukaobserve ya kwamba JB seems to always like Diana akifight. Unakumbuka CEO kitu ukifanya analysis, and to be honest nilipofanya observation yangu nikapata ni ukweli, like she always used to trigger you to be fighting. So sometimes associations pia inaweza kufanya mtu ana acquire a lot of negative energy.
You can get some wacha nikuache uongee, wacha ni
nilikuwa nasema yes, it depends pia na mtu mwenye uko nayo kwa maisha yako ama kwa platform yenye tuna associate hapa. If we need tunashinda na yeye kila siku and she's a toxic person, ni mtu mwenye anataka like content yake ni kupigana. There are some people that does not know even that there are other contents apart from kupigana na watu, like you can just decide to talk about an issue and you call it a day. Unaona? So unapata kama mtu kama huyo akuja kwa maisha yako kila siku unajipata ukifight. And one day hata kuna siku nilianalyze hapa. Mtu ametoka from the leave, amerudi kutoka penye alikuwa ameenda, ameingianga hivi anaambiwa unajua Abandas alikuwa anasema hivi, Nyako said this, Winnie said this, Mel said, and this person, and I expect you address these people one by one. Unajua pia ukimaliza usiku unamaliza na mauchungu kwa roho. Unaona? Unamaliza na mauchungu kwa roho. And maybe like I said, guys, I'm not simping. I know people will say, sasa hii najua naenda kuna analyzewa mpaka na nyanya yangu yenye ulileta TikTok, which I do not care. But truth be told, Diana Ross of 3 months ago with the Diana Ross of today, whether nimesikia mtu akisema anajifanya tu uonda because now wameachana na JB. Sasa uonda. But they are Diana Ross of
angomyo jiparoni nyako non tie gimane konyago. To be honest, I don't understand. Let's just be honest. What was there?
I think she was benefiting from you. Vice versa.
Let's be honest, seriously. What is there to miss? If you are in a relationship that there was something you were gaining. Seriously, you people can talk about me missing something. I didn't gain any friendships on that platform. I didn't make any new associations on that platform. Imagine. Vile watu wanasemanga maybe mtu amepata gifter. I didn't get even one in that platform. Surely. So what is it that people keep on saying they're on and on about? What is it that I gained? Nothing, guys. In fact, let me tell you, that platform put me in a place where I kind of downgraded. I downgraded intellectually. I downgraded so much. I did. And that's just the truth. That's just the truth. So I lost a lot. I put myself in that situation. And I acknowledge and I take responsibility for putting myself in that situation. And sometimes you can be with people na ukaishi na yeye alafu zake ndio unajua huyu was not the right person for you, unaona, ama boyfriend. So these things are normal, guys. You can meet people and you make associations with them, think that these are the best people to be with, and then somewhere along the way you realize this is not for you, and it can be triggered by an event, or it can be triggered by, you know, just something that happens. So it's okay. People should normalize these things. That's the thing. I think that's the problem with TikTok, that so many people are uncomfortable with the fact that relationships can end. And everything that has a beginning has an end, guys. Everything that has a beginning has an end, and it's okay. And we should be okay with things ending. And I'm at a very good place. To be honest, I feel embarrassed. And I'm not saying this in a bad way. I'm looking back. Even I went back at recordings the other day, 2-3 days ago. I was going back at recordings after what happened. And I realized how I was in a space where it's not at my intellectual capacity. And I was embarrassed. Some recordings, I was embarrassed that I was taking part in some conversations. Honestly, I was. So I'm just taking responsibility. This is me trying to find a new space and a new, place in my life where I'm no longer with that person, and I'm moving on with my life. This is social media. So you make associations and you break them too. And it's normal. So nimekuja waitike, kama uko na swali uniulize.
So are you niko na swali, una make peace na kila mtu, ama I heard people saying it's a selective peace. Are you making peace with kila mtu, or there's the few ones, the few wenye roho yako itaamua, ama una make peace na kila mtu?
Juogi is leading me.
Oh, Juogi is leading you?
Yeah, I hope I've answered you.
Okay. Are you the one making peace, or if I've decided, let's say that I also had issues with you, like sahi tuseme mtu mwenye alikuwa na issues na wewe, mmekuwa mkivurutana, admwe mimi I'm going there and I'm the one who is going to request for the same peace. Are you with it, like, are you going to accept, or it is you who is going around choosing who to make peace with?
No. If you look closely, even Merupriti started. She's the one who initiated. You know, people are talking about me meeting with Merupriti on Big Daddy's Steve Nice platform. That's not true. Merupriti started throwing jokes in the comment section, and I responded to her jokes. Then she said data niko blocked hapa, akasema Diana chukua mic tuendelee. So that's a person that, because of that approach, you know that this is a person that is looking for conversation. And that is how I told her, wewe Merupriti umenichosha na kunichamba, siku moja nitakuja huko nikupige ngumi ya mgongo. Mano Juogi oye. So after that she was like, yeah, let me na umeni block, wa ebu ni unblock, and then that's it. And then she gifted me Mano Juogi oye. So when Juogi said yes, it went on like that. And then we again met on Steve Nice platform. And I didn't even ask her for anything. We were having a conversation about, in fact, something else, Damaris. We were having a conversation about Damaris. And then Merupriti started saying, by the way, Diana, I don't know what happened between us. I just wanted to tell you, I really want, to say I'm sorry and I want to have some kind of peace with you. And she apologized. And then I told her, I accept your apology. Unaelewa? It's not something that I thought. Yes.
I've seen people commenting on hiyo time
Abana, si ukataze huyu Mercedes, kwa sababu Mercedes anashinda anachokoza hapa Diana.
Mercedes is muted nani? Mercedes is muted, ayuko.
Oh.
I've seen people talking about your family or family. You should make peace with your family, and for sure hii mambo ya family ilikuja TikTok, and that is why people are now talking about it, because we never knew you had issues until you guys brought it here. I feel you should just tell these people that already you've made peace with your family, because I also heard you saying that your family comes first. If at all you've made peace and you're okay with your family, so that they can
try to give me a pesa dim abundance.
Dogani ya hii issue ilikuja TikTok and people still believe
no,
that
no,
you are
no,
not
no.
in good talking terms.
No. Let me tell you, abundance. This platform is the same platform that brought division and pain in my family. I
Yes.
don't owe this platform any explanation. In fact, if there is anything I should do, is to avoid discussing my family on this platform.
Yeah.
This platform was the reason why my family was put in jeopardy. So I do not need to discuss or even answer to this platform about my family in any way, shape or form.
Yes.
Yes, I should keep anything about my family away from this platform. Yes.
And also, award is enough for the wise, whatever they say. The
Yes.
fact that you've said that your family will always come first, I think whoever ana masikio atajua ya kwamba, you know, family is bay. And you also went on to say that as a family, you guys learned your lesson. So I think that is enough explanation. You don't need to expound on it.
Thank you.
Hey, naweza kuongea kidogo?
Karibu Anita.
Okay. Nilikuwa nasema jamani, hii mambo ya msamaha ya Diana Rose na kumeke na watu wake pisi imetatiza watu wengi sana. Diana Rose kumeke pisi na Mwakio ama na timu yelo ama na Meru Pretty haimaanishi ameki pisi na kila mmoja. Mtu anameki pisi na yule mtu mwenye ambaye roho yake imetaka. Huwezi make peace na everybody. Tumekosana na watu wengi sana hapa ndani, but sometimes moyo wako unachagua ni nani mwenye ambaye utamfuata, muelewane, msamiane yaishe. Mtu akija akisema kuhusu Diana Rose, kuhusu familia yake. Familia yake mwanzo yule brother yake siku hizi hatumoni kwa mitandao. Sister yake pia sahihi hayuko active sana kwa mitandao. Maybe walishaongea wakaelewana kama familia. Kumbuka damu ni nzito kuliko maji. Waliketi chini kama familia, wakajiongelea chini ya maji, wakamaliza mambo yao chini ya maji na yakaisha. Haimaanishi eti familia yake ikuja hapa kwa mtandao wameki peace hapa kwa mtandao ndo sisi na wengine tujue kweli wamemeki peace.
Anita, hebu ngoja kwanza. Hebu
Yes.
watu wangu wenye wamekuja hapa, kuna live goal hapa kwa abundance, alafu kuna hiyo hatmi. Hebu tumalize hizo hatmi hapo juu.
Yeah.
Wow, hebu too many hatmi tumalize ziko hapo juu. Give me hatmis guys. Give me 50 hatmis tafadhali. Watu wangu wenye wamekuja na mimi. Si unajua tukienda matembezi huwa tunafanya ile vile tunafanyanga. Tumalizane na hii live goal. Thank you my people. You know, let's finish this live goal. Send the hatmis. Thank you guys. Tutumeni hapa hatmi. Juu unajua sipendi kukaa kwa platform kama live goal ijaisha, lakini mnajua tu. Hebu tumalize hii live goal na hatmi. Let's go guys. Ameweka hapo live goal, mumalizieni. Ndio tukitoka hapa tunatoka kama tumewacha hapo ka nini.
Umewacha heshima.
Yeah, si unajua hii ni timu kubwa. Sio timu ndogo, huwa inakuanga timu kubwa. So
ni jina kubwa.
Ni jina kubwa, ni jina ya mihela. So tunamalizanga live goal na tuna hatmi ziko hapo zinatakikana hapo juu. Thank you guys. Thank you my people. Continue sending the hatmis. There's a live goal out there. Please, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys so much. Please do that. I also would like to sit on Mimi, I support platforms. That's what I do. I always do. So Asanteni. Thank you Sharifa. Thank you my person. Asante sana. Yeah. Endeleeni kutuma hizo heart me's. Haya. Endelea Anita.
Okay,
Thank you for
asante.
the heart me's guys. Let's go.
Jana
Let's
Rose ni
go.
yule lazima akienda kwa mtu lazima apeleke sukari, chumvi, majani, nyama robo. That's good. Okay, sawa. So, mimi nashangaa watu venye wanazunguka saa hii, yani watu wamekuwa na stress sana. Jana Rose akimeki peace na watu wamekuwa na stress sana. Wengine hata walali. Wengine hawalali, wamekosa usingizi kabisa. Chenye mimi nitaambia tu Jana Rose, fata maoni ya moyo wako. Period. The rest you never care. Ni hayo tu kwa sasa. Wacha nishuke. Jamani Jana Rose na yeye jamani, kila kenda mahali tuko nyuma. Yaani unasikia siasa. Jana Rose kenda mahali tuko nyuma. Yaani tuna jamani. Bwana
nimewaroga
kuna kubwa. Nilikwambia kutokea kitambo kuna nyota. Na ndio maana unakuta yani asali, nyuki huenda mahali kuna asali.
Thank you Pio.
Wacha nishuke.
Thank you Anita. Asante Anita. Anita, wacha nikuulize, uliomba msamaha, ulienda ukatoa ile suruali uliniwekea kwa profile yako?
Hiyo kitu uliniulizaga kitambo Jana Rose, kitambo nilitoaga, unakumbuka? Uliniulizaga kitambo hiyo kitu nilitoa.
Sasa ende uniwekee suruali ndogo. Juu mimi sasa hivi navaa suruali ndogo sana. Ile uliwekanga ilikuwa kubwa.
Thank you so much Naila. Thank you everybody for the gift.
Thank you my people.
Sawa.
Uliniwekea size kubwa sana ya suruali. Oh my god my people, thank you. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Tumalize hiyo live goal iko hapo juu.
Sawa basi acha nishuke.
Asante.
Hapo.
But Diana, to be honest, kusema kweli mimi ningependa tu kusema congratulations. The path you have taken is the best. Peace of mind is better than a full baby any day.
Thank you guys. Thank you. You guys make me happy. Thank you. Asanteni, asanteni. Angalieni vile mnanipenda.
Hii ni timu ya wadosi.
Thank you my people. Thank you so much. Thank you. Unajua hii team ni kama vile tukikuja kwa harusi yako tunakuspray na pesa. Tukikuja kwa nyumba yako tunakuangushia mihela. Hivyo ndo vile tuna move.
Hii team BP si mchezo kweli.
Ni hivyo. We leave a mark.
Tumeinama, but you know, Diana Rose, well done. Well. Yes, just continue as you are doing. As we said, kama Juogi imekubali ndio utaenda na tuko nyuma yako. We are anything for peace, we are behind you.
That's it. All those fighting and nonsense, I don't want to be a part of it. Wacha nani alikuwa anauliza maswali ya abundance. Wacha endelee. Hapo sasa guys. Hapo sasa. Thank you kabisa. Hapo sasa. Hivyo.
Thank you Naila, thank you. Jill.
Kama kuna mtu yoyote mwenye ako na swali, we accept all the questions. Another question Diana. You've made peace with people, yes, sindio? Are you going to have personal relationship with these people ama ni tu peace and watu wana coexist wakiendanga? Because pia mimi I believe there are some lessons that you've learned from being close to people and also from are you going to unaenda kwa wenye umemake now peace, are you going to the normal relationship that mlikuanga nayo ile ya hello kusengenyana kurekodiana and everything, or it is just going to be forgiven you kila mtu aende akae kivyake?
No, I think it's too early to say that. It's too early. As time goes, time will help know who the people you want to associate with more than just coexisting on the platform. But right now, I am more okay with being in personal relationships with my people in Team Bipolar. The people that I'm making peace with are people that I want to be having associations with on TikTok, not really personal ones for now. So with time, maybe things can change, but right now I would rather have my close circle that I currently have, because they are those are my people. Those are the people who got my back. There are people that
Background yangu kuna kalenda dakika moja mtu achukue mic.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
Mel, have you got anything you want to tell Diana Rose? Mel, yuko hapa. Diana, by the way, you've got a very good team behind you. Katagi Maneteria platform Morocha, I don't understand. You have very lovely people behind you.
Thank you, Sese. Yes, I do.
Yani,
Yes.
Zulet, that's Zuzele, somebody, you know, you've got
Zubeida, Makena,
yes.
Inamagi. Those are people that they're people that I have, people, you know, they're people in my circle. Those kina Yanika and kina Brighton. Those are my
people for that matter. Si mtu
yes.
Anatusitu watoto ovyo and all those kind of shenanigans. Yeah. So
Yeah.
you are at a good place and we are so happy for you, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm super happy for you.
Mac and cheese, how are you? Kakina Kajiado finest.
Hey, team BP ni tunasema asanti sana. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you.
Diana, do you regret having whatever was between you, because now you've changed, it is no longer friendship, but the last time I checked you were friends, lakini sahii unasema you were never friends with JB. Do you regret having whatever was between you and JB?
I would tell you I don't regret. Do you know why? Because I think that it served its purpose. I feel like the major purpose why I associated with her majorly was because I really did not like the obsession, you know. You know, one thing you people don't understand, I'm a mental health advocate. And I'm one person who knows what trolling someone constantly every day does. So I'm so happy that me being in that space kind of, you know, dissolved that a little bit. So there was no obsession with one individual or somebody's kinembe. And I don't regret. I think my association and being in that spot and constantly talking against that, constantly talking against the idea of criticizing and waking up to talk about that was something that I think it worked. So I have no regrets. None whatsoever. I don't regret at all. I didn't lose, you know, anything. I think I gained something. I achieved something. That's what I would say. So I watered down. I watered down the obsession, and I think it was good. And kind of that protected an individual somewhere.
If given a chance, leo amke aseme tumetoka far na Diana, she has been of good support to me and I think I should make peace with Diana. Wacha nimtafute penye yuko, I go and apologize. Can you accept her apology?
I think if she's going to apologize, it would be good for her. The apology would be good for her because she is the one who gained from the association. Any efforts for peace by her would be good for her, you know, and the people around her, because it's really not good to keep constantly fighting. Personally, I think my associations with her are gone and behind me. So making a resolution for an apology or peace will not be beneficial for me because I do not seek to associate again. So whatever course she chooses now, that is for her. And I would respectfully, you know, just be okay with it. It's not for me. whatever resolution she makes, it will be for her. Me, I do not really want to dictate or choose what I think would be good at this moment, because for me that relationship ended, and so whatever she chooses to do is not really going to affect me, good or bad. You understand? Because
Yes.
if I was in the so if I was in the relationship, or if I desired to go back, then her decisions would influence me, whether it's in form of an apology, but I have no desire to associate. So, and it's not out of hate, it's because it's a journey that has ended, and now I seek a different path, and I'm okay and at peace with the path that I have now embarked on.
Now, maybe people will mistake this peaceful mission of yours. Sahi upatane na mtu mwenye anakukanyaga. Does it mean that you're now going to be that holy Diana? Or ukikanyagwa unakanyaga, but sasa ni peace una make tu na watu wenye una make na. Unajua maybe people are now, watu wanakuweka kama some pastors. Yeah, I think you should come clear on that.
Making peace does not include tolerating disrespect or nonsense. Making peace can also mean stating boundaries and being very outspoken about disrespect. So people should not confuse these things. So if I've made peace, or if I've chosen a path of peace, that should not cheat somebody somewhere that it means that I cannot respond to disrespect. And also, because I've chosen a path of peace, it means that I'll also be very careful what I respond to and what I give my energy. That's what I'm trying to tell you. There are people who have 10 viewers, 20 viewers, 100 viewers. I don't need to respond to such people. They look for followers first and viewers first before I respond to them. So it will depend. Yeah.
This one imetumwa kwa WhatsApp because there are some people that are afraid of facing you. This is not from me, but how I feel, how I wish we jibu too, if that is, if you are comfortable with it. Mendika asked about Rachael Otuoma. What is her stand on peace with Rachael Otuoma? Yeah.
I do not think there is anybody on this platform that hurt me like Rachael Otuoma. I don't think there's anyone that will ever reach that level. And I don't think people on this platform understand the pain that she caused me. And I know most people wouldn't understand because most people have never lost a loved one. So talking about Rachael Otuoma is always difficult for me. And I find it difficult because most people always like to see that I wronged her, and they don't see that she wronged me. So because she's a person that is behind me, or I would say younger than me, or in a normal setup, because nyinyi ni Wajaluo mnaelewa, I'm supposed to be like a person who is leading the path or taking the bigger role or being the bigger person culturally. I think I'm not at that place yet. I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. I don't think I'm not there yet. So I think that it's okay for people to allow nature to take its course. Things will align, and when the time is right, when the time is right, things will fall in place and things will happen as they choose to happen. Whatever will be when the time is right. But not now. It's not now.
Yeah, I agree with you. Diana, this is a little bit controversial and it's a bit out of topic, but pardon me for asking, do you, in hindsight, regret spearheading the mchango for the pit latrines?
No. You know why I don't?
Tell us.
I don't regret spearheading any mchangos because if I regret, then it means that my purpose for starting them was not genuine, and that's not who I am. I think that the reason why I spearheaded the mchango for the toilet was because a mother's vulnerability was put, out here, and a mother's safety and a mother's health was in jeopardy. So we needed to protect her at that time. We needed to create an opportunity for this person to be protected. We needed to build a toilet so that the home is safe and there is hygiene and sanitation. You know that, Ivake. Water and sanitation is a vital thing in homes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Health and safety.
Yes, health and safety. So for me, health and safety was a priority. And if I say that I regret, it means then what I stood for at that time was not, ideal. Therefore, it means then it's going against what I stood for. So I don't regret. I don't regret standing in as a champion for water and sanitation in the proper sewage system. That's something that I would champion for every day. So I do not regret. Yeah.
Especially having an elderly woman,
Oh yes.
bending down to use a pit latrine. So you've done a good thing.
Yeah, no regrets whatsoever.
Absolutely.
No regrets. Yeah. So we did something there that was necessary. We protected a senior citizen, and we also made sure that her health and her safety and hygiene is something that we prioritize. So zero regrets about promoting health.
Thank you so much for that. Thank you. And I'm sure I'm sure even the locals will really appreciate your effort.
Oh yeah.
In perpetuating health and safety in the area.
Oh yes, because it serves a whole community. It serves a community. I think that in a community, when people live together, you open doors for other people to come in, and it's good. So I feel very proud about that.
Lovely. Our teacher Mwangikuria anakuuliza, excuse me, sorry CEO. Okay. Mwangikuria is asking, would you spearhead any other TikTok mchango? And if yes, what safety measures would you put in place?
I'm thinking about the future and mchangos on TikTok. Currently, I'm at -0. I do not want to be a part of any mchangos on TikTok. I don't think I'm gonna be a part of any fundraisers on TikTok for now. I would rather allow my team and my people to go through a healing process. And I think it's good for them to take a break from that, because these are people that work hard for their money. It's good for me to acknowledge that they were put in jeopardy in the pain and anguish that this has caused, because I'm not the only one involved. How I react to this situation is different from how other individuals are reacting. And obviously, if you notice the time when all this trolling started, a lot of Team Bipolar were awake and they were following, and many people told me they were not able to sleep, they are disturbed. And mentally, I think I need to be very kind to them. I need to protect them from pain. I need to make sure that they go through a process of healing so that this difficult time can be behind them. And it's also a moment of reflection for all of us, both the givers and the people who support our platforms, and also the receivers, or the future receivers. So I feel like this break is going to be vital for us to reflect upon our activities in the past and to also take care of ourselves. It's a moment of healing for us is something that we are going to be doing moving forward.
Oh, umesema hivyo nikakumbuka Diana. There is this guy in team, I think he's from Team Bipolar. You were supposed to have some wedding or engagement. I had rumors. I'm not sure. So does it mean that you are not going to be part of it? Your team and you are not going to be part of it, because I am told he's supposed to have his wedding before mamiezi ziishe.
I think that anybody in Team Bipolar that needs help will always get help, but it will never be through a mchango. And if you're making specific references to Yannick, I think that was an individual commitment that mimi kama Diana Rose I made. It was not about mchango. It wasn't. And I think the commitments I've made to people individually have nothing to do with the fundraisers. There are people in Team Bipolar that I'm supporting individually, a lot of them. Most of you don't know their stories. Even there is one of us that just recently came to Europe. There is one that is coming here to the US, I think on the 13th of December. Those are people that I support personally. So it has nothing to do with fundraisers. Sometimes you choose to support people individually without having to put them out here in terms of mchango, and that's normal and that's okay. So I don't think there's going to be a fundraiser to support anybody in Team Bipolar again on TikTok. Whatever we choose to do is going to be done privately, but there'll be no fundraiser for people in Team Bipolar ever again. Not now. Like I said, we have taken a break from all activities that involve money, and it is for our own good.
There another message kwa WhatsApp. Woi, hey, to do you regret going to Angelina's home? Kwa nyanya abundance. Do you
I
regret
don't.
sending? Okay.
I don't regret abundance. If that's what you want me to lie to you, I don't.
I knew you were
don't
going to
regret.
say you don't.
But it's the truth. I don't, because it was fair game. So I think it's good for us to have honest conversations about our behavior on TikTok. For a long time, abundance, it's just out of respect even that I come here, and that should tell you. For a long time you trolled me, and the trolling wasn't kind and it wasn't nice because it involved family, and you know why I did what I did.
Another one.
Haya, soma ingine.
Okay. Wacha, unajua kuna nini zingine zinakuwa filtered, I don't know why. Live yangu ina comments mingi, so inabidi na filter ili usome. Yeah, wacha. Okay. Acha nifungue WhatsApp tena. Another one is yeah. Do you wish to make peace with Pesh?
No.
Aki refushe. You are imabor. Why? Okay.
I feel like making peace with individuals should be because of...
It's a personal choice, yeah.
It's not even about a personal choice. There's got to be some reason why I'm making peace with you. Like, okay, making peace with Pesh, what would be the purpose?
Just to have peace. Just to have peace.
I'm peaceful even when she's chaotic. Do you know that I don't even listen to what Pesh says? I don't even watch her. I blocked her a long time ago. I've never watched any of Pesh live. I would only see a recording of Pesh. I don't watch Pesh. I don't Zoom Pesh. So she's not a person that I prioritize in. Like, I don't even think about her at all. I don't even talk about her. Like, in fact, today, the first time we met on a platform, I just majorly talked about the issue of family because I felt like it was very sensitive. But having Pesh outside of my circle or my associations is something that I think is beneficial to me. Sometimes there are people you don't need around you because they don't add anything, you know.
Nyabujore, uko hapo juu? Nyabujore, are you there? Are you in a position to kuongea? Naona mtu mwenye ananitumia message bado ana type. Bado naona typing. Unajua kuna zingine hata nimepita bila kuulizia because
Uliza tu.
Zingine are personal, ati muulize if she's dating. Sasa hizo ni nini?
Why, kama anataka kunidate? Ni mwanaume ndiye ameuliza.
Mwanaume.
Ako na interest in me.
Yeah, I don't know. Ameuliza tu, hebu niulizie if she's dating. So unajua namba yangu iko hapa, so watu wanatuma tu message random, but I have to read.
Mwanaume wa TikTok.
So it's obvious ni mtu wa TikTok. Ili apate hii conversation aniulize. It's ni obvious ni mtu wa TikTok. Moderators be munio musijue mu unfilter messages that are being filtered na TikTok. Ni mingi na shida unfilter.
Yeah, Dan Muga. I don't. Let me answer Dan. Dan Muga. I don't watch Pesh. Never watched her. I can only find a recording. When was the last time you even saw me open a live to address Pesh on my platform? I've never addressed Pesh on my platform. That tells you how much she's not relevant to me. So nikipata recording is when I can know that, oh, kumbe alini address. I think I've watched 2 of her recordings when she's addressed me, but
he's in a position to daka moja, acha nisome.
Hi Diana.
Hey, how are you?
Fine. Leo umefika huku kwetu? Karibu sana.
Niko kwa TikTok tour.
Karibu sana. I saw what you did this morning. It was really good.
Oh, thank you. Oh, with Damaris?
Yeah, you're very calm. It was really good. I don't know where you get your wisdom sometimes, sometimes you have this nuggets of wisdom and very, very nice. Keep it up, girl. Keep it up.
Thank you.
Very good.
Someone is asking if you are in a position to, that is kama uko sawa kujibu, to explain. Juzi ukienda sio CS ni yenye nitaenda. Juzi ukienda hii kuninio akishule wewe ginene yengo manchediane. Are you in a position to explain nini yengo kabila mane?
No, I'm not gonna talk about my health on TikTok.
Okay. Nisajari.
Yep.
Yeah. I think amesikia venye umejibu.
Yep.
Okay. Because you said unaenda. Nilikuwa inaitwa
Yes.
Mtu anaandika
at liposuction. No, I'm not gonna talk about my health on TikTok, guys. No. Not doing that at all.
Okay. Mwalimu naona anataka kupanda. Niponjwa hizo. Acha niangushe. Wini pole, nimekuangusha kidogo, nipandishe mwalimu. Yeah. Mwalimu, swali. As I wait for another person is also typing, and anapata messages, guys. For those people who are sending messages, I'm welcoming them. I'm not going to reveal your identity. Just send messages kwa WhatsApp, mimi nikiulizia. Namba yangu ndio hiyo kwa sticker. Yes. Ndio hiyo. I think ingine imeingia. Mwangikuria, chukua mic.
Yeah, hi Diana and
Hi.
other people on the platform. In the past, you are very vocal on the issues of the schools that are run by Lady Jacqueline. and recently we just witnessed the school is growing, and kwa sasa itafika maybe grade 3 next year. So what is your stand on the school so far?
I don't watch what she's doing. I don't know what she's doing, so I can't give an opinion about what I'm not aware of. Like, I've not been following Jacqueline for a long time, so I don't even know what's going on with her life. Again, I don't want to get involved in discussions about what she's doing or not. If she's doing good with her schools, good for her. So I do not intend to make comments on information that I do not have facts about.
Diana, are you in a position to take questions from Lady J directly akipanda hapa?
No.
Okay. Sasa.
Mono tech. The little maneno CEO.
That is why I'm asking.
Yeah. Good.
Hey, ya maswali zingine sitaulizia guys. Mtu aulize swali guys, zingine siulizi yake, I swear I'm not asking. Hii hapana. Ati where is Roy? Hiyo sasa nauliza aje surely. Diana is in US. Yawa.
Mwenye anakuuliza muulize where their brother is. Can they also talk about their brother?
Zingine sisomi hata sasa. Okay guys, stop being petty guys.
Anybody that wants to ask about my family should come up here and talk about their family first, and then we can have a discussion. Don't invest in my family or ask about my family. Unless you're my family spokesman, you have no business asking me anything about my family. That's just it. Unless you pay bills for my family, you have no business getting involved in anything to do with my family.
Diana, hi. Can I ask you something? Nini lifanyika? What broke the camel's back? What was the stroke that broke the camel's back with Team Bipolar? What happened? Not Team Bipolar, sorry, with the other group where you used to hang out. What was that moment that you thought, oh no, I can't do this anymore?
Well, I think the deal breaker for me was just mostly the fact that mental health and my mental health was, being discussed. For me, mental health issues and the issues of depression and bipolar and the stigma around it, that was it for me.
Yeah, you can't joke around people.
Yeah, so that was it for me. So because on this platform we have lost people because of stigma, we have lost conversations about mental health and mental illness. Yeah. That was a deal breaker for me. So that was and also, it's just that that was the deal breaker. That just means that there were other things that happened prior to that, but now this was the deal breaker for me.
This is when you thought, oh no, I've had enough. I can't be doing with this. I can't be associating with this type of
And also I want to tell Abundance, it's not that I cannot take questions from Jacqueline. I'm not allowing Jacqueline to ask me any questions because Jacqueline has made it her business to be disrespectful to me on this platform. I believe most of you have seen I have not opened a live to address Jacqueline on this platform. I have not been insulting her in any way, shape or form, but she has made it her business to be disrespectful to me and insult and abuse me on a constant level. So I do not see why I should accord her respect while she has no respect for me. If we were in a place where both of us had respect for each other, then I would allow myself to be in a space with her to take questions from her. But the fact that she constantly disrespects me and decides to talk about me in a way that is derogatory is the reason why I'm not going to give her that opportunity. But I am not afraid of her. Never have, never will, and never. It's not about fear. It's about respect. I respect myself. I'm not going to put myself in that situation. Otherwise, she would have come up here easily. Yeah.
From a person...
Okay. Nyakapta katendelea.
but from a person looking in, between you and Lady J, I think sometimes she makes like not jokes about things. She uses it to like get clout out of like you and her going back and forth. But I don't think she's like malicious. I don't think she's got that thing in her that she's malicious, and you don't have either. But sometimes it's just like she uses it for clout. So if people are talking about Diana, she'll use that so she comes back to like other people talking about her. Do you know what I mean, Diana?
I guess what you mean, but you cannot say you cannot say being disrespectful and hurtful and trying to challenge my intellectual abilities as clout. Like Jacqueline doesn't simply acknowledge that I could be very eloquent in English. She can't take it. So one day I saw a recording where she was trying to say that I go to Google and look for synonyms. Jacqueline is not aware that Google is a place where you can learn. It's a resource. It's a learning place. And she can't take it. Listen, how many people can go to Google? 1 million people can go to Google. But how many people can get that information, retain it, and use it? Very few people can do that. So I think that the fact that she's in denial that I could be eloquent and actually express myself using, vocabulary that is unknown to her, it puts her in a place of awe. So I think that she needs to be using other things to chase for clout, not me. And if you want to do clout, please make sure the other person is in a place where they can respond. I don't respond to Jacqueline. I don't even open my live to talk about Jacqueline, but she constantly opens her lives to talk about me. Well, let her enjoy when she can. If she's giving her clout, good for her, but me, I'm not doing that. I don't have the time and the energy. I'm not.
Yeah, you protect yourself. If come up on the penye umefika where you think you need to protect yourself from that type of whatever, you protect yourself. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Yeah, there are people, kuna watu wako wenye wanatusiana hapa Abundance.
Moderators wako hapo. Welcome Lady J, but Diana Rosa amesema she's not taking questions from you, not unless unataka tu kuongea tu
hata sitakaa na yeye hapa kwa platform, nitashuka tu. Kama ni lazima nikae na yeye, wacha nishuke. Wewe kama unataka kudeal na Jacqueline, utadeal tu na yeye. So unless uko na swali ingine, I think it's time for me to leave.
Yeah, you are regrets.
With what?
Kwa TikTok. You are regrets. Like, I regret doing this. I regret this and this and this. Yeah, you are regrets.
Maybe that's a question I can answer another time. Maybe I'll need to think about that. I can't directly say this is it or that's not it. Otherwise, Abundance, asante sana.
The last question. The last question. Last question, alafu sasa unaweza
Last question. We've only had her here for 5 minutes. What are you talking about last question? 10 more minutes.
Okay. Moderators ndio hiyo wameangusha. Nani ameangusha le?
Yeah, mimi siwezi Kanya bet Jacqueline platform yao. So I can't.
Your achievements. Umeachieve nini tangu ingia TikTok? What have you achieved? Akishuka utapanda.
I think personally the greatest achievements on TikTok is that we've been able to educate people on so many things, So there are things about issues of women's rights. Those are things that we've been able to do. We've been able to have conversations about politics, health issues. We've been able to have conversations about the Constitution. We've been able to have conversations about immigration, things that have been beneficial, and so many people have learned from the platforms that have been or the things that I have talked about, and that's something that I think is very good. there are many times we've talked about the rights of women and things that happen in a setting like a home setup and everything, abuse, victim support, gender-based violence. Those are conversations that we have had, and I think they've been so beneficial. So I'm
By the
very,
way,
very...
Diana, talking about politics, I heard you saying that you are coming to unakuja kunini kuvai for the women rep ama seat. Are you still on or umeona?
Warumo Dala 2027 Dala ndani. Home is where my heart is, abundance.
So
That is where we are. I believe I should be going, and I think that's where my heart is. That is where the work is, not out here.
Are you from the same nini locality na Lady J? Mnaenda kuvai for the same seat?
What do you mean?
Si pia yeye alikuwa anaenda for women rep.
Right now we have to pay attention to the politics in Nyanza. Of course, you know it's going to change. We are gonna be waiting to see who is gonna be picked as the running mate for Ruto. Then we will pay attention to how the politics is going to change. But obviously, if I'm going to vie for anything, it has to be in Homa Bay. I come from Dewa, and my mom comes from Chularu Singa. So Homa Bay it is, definitely. Yeah. So
Your role model on TikTok.
my role model on TikTok? No, I don't have. I don't have a role model, but there's a woman that I do watch and I listen to. Her name is Becca Bloom. The books that I've been reading are from her. That's a person that I listen to a lot because she talks about human behavior and how people respond to things. That's the person that I would say I go to because I get to know what books to read from her. I love the books that she read. They jog my mind. That's a person that I think I would look at as a person, that inspires me. On TikTok, yeah.
Are you a registered voter in Homa Bay? And when last did you
I
vote?
think I registered as a voter in Homa Bay. So when I was in Homa Bay, I think if there's new registration, we'll do it as it is required. I'm following up on that. So
what are the qualifications?
yes, nakukata back.
Ian, I'm taking you back a bit because I just want to hear about it because he hasn't sunk in yet. Kifo Baba, how did he catch you? Did he sweep you sideways? How did he
I think I would be lying if I say that Raila's death did not affect me. I think that was a shocker for me. I think first of all I was in denial because I didn't believe that a person of his stature would have Indian bloggers talking about his death before our government officially announced it. So I think I was in denial a bit because there were so many people who were telling me about it. I was at work, I remember that day, and I was like, no, it can't be. It's not possible. And then, give me a second, wait. Oops.
Baby Cham, hiyo ni problem gani? Nyarkaptagat, how are you, darling?
Fine. Oh, good to hear your voice. Do you know, I'm looking at your name and thinking, are you talking to babies? Are you babysitting somebody?
No, it's not me.
Oh, no, I thought for a minute there. Hi, Mel. Everybody, little babe. Hi. Hey, good to hear your voice. Now, kind of merudi back. Are you feeling better?
I'm feeling better. Plus, I'm still in mourning. I'm so upset about Baba's demise.
No, I was just thinking about that, and I wanted to ask Diana, have you accepted it? Because he hasn't sunk in. It doesn't seem real.
Sorry, I had to go and check on something that was burning. Gosh. So, anyway, Raila's death is still difficult, to believe. And, grief is a process. So I guess just like many other Kenyans, I'm going through it, and it's gonna take time. So with time, everything will just fall into place. But Raila's death is still difficult. Pole pole tuna absorb kifo chake, and that's just how it is. So Abundance, you guys, I'm gonna have to go because something is burning here and I need to fix
One
it.
last question, and it's from comment section. Wanauliza, now that you are on TikTok tour, her name is Nancy. Now that you are on TikTok tour, unaenda kufika magazetini. I've read a comment from Nancy. I think she's one of Magazeti team. I
think I came here because Eva K asked me to come here because you wanted me to be here. You realize I'm not just going to places unless I'm needed there. So you asked me to be here, and Eva K actually sent me a message, and that's why I came here. And I don't think that I came here for doing all those. My reasons for being here is completely different from what I did in other platforms, I think. So I just came here because Eva K sent me a message. She shared the live, and then she said that, you asked me to be here. So, and I respected, and I came here. So you realize that I'm not just initiating a step.
What's inspired this tour? Why are you doing a tour? What is it?
Tour?
She's not doing a tour.
There's no tour. I'm just going to places where if somebody calls me and I go.
All right.
It's not a tour. A tour is when you just move to platform when you've not been invited. But
I've had that for a minute. I thought you're going from. I was thinking, why? What's happened? Maybe I've missed something. But yeah, that's fine.
No. There's no tour. Me, I'm going to places where I've been called. I don't just show up. Like, it has to be, nimeitwa mahali. So like I came here, like I told you how I came here. So Abundance, thank you very much, and everybody else. I will talk to you guys later. Tutakutana huko mbele, and ibake erokamano nyathewa.
Yeah, thank you so much, Nyaro County, for coming.
And watu wangu on?
Sorry, on 1st of December, Abundance akona baby shower, so we are officially inviting you to come and celebrate with us.
1st of December.
1st of December.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I also want to again thank you so much for holding Abundance's hand. Alipotoka nyumbani, you really supported her. You've continued to check on her, so thank you so much for that. We appreciate that a lot.
Na ndio baada alizudi kunichamba siku moja, nilimsikia akisema huyo ni bipolar, bila niliongelelea Winnie Odinga. Abundance anakuanga cheesy.
Diana, the problem with me, acha nikwambie Diana, analysis ni ngumu. Kama utaangalia ati huyu amenisaidia, so kama siku
no, it's not about usaidizi banani. Abundance, you are free to analyze, but be sensitive to things like mental illness.
But now sasa kama unasema this
unajua wacha nikwambie, but I was meaning
blame bipolar ama
by the way, let me tell you, Abundance, it's good we're on this platform. Abundance, you have people that follow you. Jacqueline is saying, but I have bipolar. Yes, I do have bipolar, but that does not give you the power to talk about it, Jacqueline. If, as an academician, you should use your brain and understand that when you come out and mention people that you're bipolar, that stigma. You're an educated woman. Use your education adequately, Jacqueline Ombewa. You cannot come up and say that I have bipolar. It's not in your place to do so. So respect yourself.
Once you're done, thank you.
So Abundance, I was gonna tell you that mental illness is a very delicate thing. I'm just gonna make a request to you. I know that maybe you don't know, but sometimes when you just throw it away that you're bipolar, it's not just stigma for me, but it also puts other people who might be struggling with bipolar in a difficult place because they come to your platform. Manegi manadwa nyisi. Erokamano watu wangu wenye wamesupport Abundance na kila kitu, asanteni for being here supporting the platform. Santeni sana. Sasa mimi nimeshuka.
Thank you for coming, Diana. Umeidhisha boka yangu. I really appreciate. I never knew that jioni hii itakuwa hivi, and welcome anytime.
Yeah, and also because mimi, when I live here, I don't intend to talk about you when you're gone. I also hope you can do the same.
No.
You spoke analyzer, Diana.
Haya, kwa heri. Haya, bye. Bye.
Aya, nimeitwa hapa unaniongelelea. I was not here. Woman. Allah. Kwani anadhani rules only apply to her and not to other people. Huyu mwanamke si alikuwa anaongea juu yangu na siku hapa.
Lady J.
And she gave a big speech.
She was very positive about you.
Lady J, she was very positive
about you. Diana didn't talk about you.
No, but she spoke about me when I was not here. Allah,
No, but
sasa
she was
anataka
asked-
kugard.
she was asked about your schools. There was a question relating to your schools, and she said she doesn't watch you and she cannot comment on what you are doing at the moment. That's all she said.
No. And then listen. Let me tell you, if I care how I got here. Nimeingia hii live na sudo yangu nikapata ako hapa anajibu maswali. And then I asked Abundance huko nyuma ya tent. Huyu mwanamke ameniongelelea akaniambia hapana. Na at that very moment bado na type kwa Abundance. Ndio nasikia Mwangia na muuliza juu ya mashule. And that's when I came back. So that part was okay. And then afterward she made a big statement about me and about how ninamcharaza nini. She spoke about me when I was not here. Nilikuwa hapa na sudo.
Aliulizwa swali. Hakuongea kuhusu wewe, aliulizwa swali.
At that point hakuulizwa.
Nilimuuliza swali.
Lakini hajakuongea vibaya.
No. Lakini the point is alinitaja.
Utajwa lazima utajwe. Mbona wateja watu wangapi hapa ndani na wakujagi kwa live yako kukuuliza maswali?
So
usitafute vita mahali hakuna vita. Usitafute ugomvi mahali hakuna ugomvi.
Kunanyesha huku,
kama mtu mzima, you have to behave at your age. You are not a young girl.
YTK, what the heck?
Woman.
Anita, relax ane.
Anita, punguza hiyo sauti, unataka headache. Punguza hiyo sauti Anita.
Huyu ni nani anataka nini? Anita unataka nini kwangu? Punguza. Unataka nini kwangu wewe mwanamke?
Anita, relax guys, relax. We had a very good conversation. Msiharibu mwishowe. Why did you say something?
Unakuja kwa vita, mtu aje kukuitia vita. Wewe mwanamke. Wewe wanijua wewe.
Mimi bado mtoto mdogo sana, sijafikia umri wa kuita mwanamke.
Wewe niache muende nazo.
Sijafika force bado nitaitwa mwanamke.
Anita akikulemea unaniita. Na tena nikishamstop unamwanza. Niache muendelee.
You want to fight people without reason. You want to fight people without reason.
Exactly what you came here to
we
do.
know very well you don't like Diana Rose, you don't like Diana Rose.
Anita, relax.
Diana Rose, she go.
YTK, should I be gone? Ama nikae?
Anita, relax. Anita, mute. Aya, Lady J sasa, don't talk about Anita sasa. Amesha mute.
Yeah, okay.
So,
alright, so kunanyesha huku Ndiwa. It's raining. So I'm sorry about the noise. I'm sorry about the noise. Aya, wacha sasa nijaribu. I don't know if I can hear myself well. YTK, can you try talking a bit so I see how loud it is?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you very well.
Okay, all right, okay. All right, so first of all, Diana, Diana, I'm now responding to you because I think during that very moment that I was apt, hata saizi nimevutwa juu. Initially nili request, but now right now nimevutwa juu. Ulisema huwezi share.
Lady Jane, nimekupata kwa guest. Don't say that, sweetie.
No. Saizi sikuwa kwa guest. Nimevutwa juu nika accept. So what I'm saying is this. Amesema ya kwamba she said some few things, especially I want to focus on the things she's spoken about her political journey and nothing about me, because again she can talk about me anytime she pleases. Diana amesema ya kwamba, first of all, amesema she's coming to vie in Homa Bay in 2027 as a woman rep. Now, you are first of all not a registered voter in Homa Bay. So when are you gonna sort that out?
Do you have the list of voters, Lady J?
No. She's not a voter. She's actually admitted.
Do you
I think
have
you need
the
to read
list of
between the
voters?
lines.
Do you have the
Read
list
between
of
the
voters?
lines. That was merely a by the way, YTK. Let me go to the main issue. Amesema tena ya kwamba yeye someone like me that I talk about her all the time. Whatever nafanya nini, I challenge her intelligence. I refuse to accept that she's smart and brilliant. Vitu kama hizo amezisema. Now Dana, I'm going by facts on the table, and the facts are very clear, and that's what I keep telling people, especially people who forget that most times you are actually a fraud. Yeah, the facts are simple. You left high school at Form 2. Everyone knows that. Your brother confirmed it. Second of all, you went and decided to lie to TikTokers that you had obtained a bachelor's degree from an Ivy League university. You said Penn State. You said studying at Pennsylvania State University. When Ochot did her research,
story zote kwa Dana Rose alifika Form 2 hakufika. Wewe ulifika mpaka hiyo university una kazi gani na unacheza game hapa kila siku? Wewe unacheza game hapa kila siku kiomba.
Anita, hebu mute niongee Lady J kidogo tu Lady J.
Kwa nini umtoe? Wacha nimalize.
Before umalize tu kidogo tu. I'm just trying to be fair. Niliuliza Diana if she's in a position to have questions from you na alikata. Sawa. So
na akani discuss.
Pia wewe ulisema what the heck? Unaona? Pia wewe you are not ready to have conversation. Let me speak Aki Lady J. Hata wewe you are not ready to have conversation with Diana. Until Diana said hataki conversation na wewe is when you decided to come and request ukuje juu so that mkuwe na conversation. Kaanza kuandika na kuogopa. Now Lady J, how I wish now that you are here tuongee kukuhusu. Leo ikuwe tu siku ya interviews of legends like you.
The things she says. YTK, tunazoongea juu yangu very very shortly. But zile vitu amesema juu yangu lazima ni respond. Sawa.
She didn't ask question. Unajua hata ni sisi ndio tuliuliza swali kuhusu. She didn't ask question kuhusu.
Nikucheza hiyo recording. I recorded the entire thing she said about me. Can I play it back to you?
Hata wewe ulizungumza kuhusu yeye.
Nyarubunyore, na vizungu kubwa ya.
No, can I play it back?
We don't need that player. We don't need. Nenda kafungua live yako akacheza kwa live yako.
YTK, should I?
Anita, mute kidogo. Whatever Diana Rose said here, we were all here, Lady J. Diana Rose never
she mentioned me and she made a big statement about me.
Let me tell you, Lady J. Tumeongelea watu wengi hapa, not only you, but we were asking questions. And Diana Rose amelenga kabisa kukuongelea, amelenga.
Can I play you the recording, YTK? Because
Lady
you're
J,
denying what you have said.
Lady J, before
Shall I play you the recording? I recorded the entire thing. Can I play it?
Just listen, Lady J, 1 minute. Skiza. Unaendelea kupiga kelele juu ya Diana. Diana hakuwa na kuongelea. Kitu ya kwanza yenye aliulizwa na mwalimu wetu. Akamuuliza maneno ya shule na Diana akarefuse kuanswer. The next question enye alikuwa naongea ilikuwa mimi ndio nilimuuliza, nikamwambia vile wewe na yeye ni back and forth kwa sababu you're not malicious with it, lakini unatumia tu kwa sababu ni clout, and then people start talking like what we're doing now. Everybody is writing tumechoka because of the back and forth. Kelele mingi na tulikuwa tunaongea hapa vizuri, leo nimekuja na kelele.
Okay, so allow me then to drop. I apologize for the kelele. YTK, thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
Listen, Lady J, we're big women. We can listen to each other. I'm not telling you to drop. We don't want you to drop.
And I'm telling you, all I need to do is respond to that woman. That's all.
I'm going to mute.
She has come here. Akaongea juu yangu. Nyakapnagat, whatever, I don't know whether captain. I just need to respond to the
He didn't
bullshit
even
that
have
you say.
intention of talking about
After
you, Lady
that,
J. Our
anaweza-
questions ndio zilimlead huko. Hata you were busy questioning me kwa WhatsApp kama amekuongelea. By the time you were asking hata kwa amekuongelelea.
I know we'd already established that. YTK.
Okay,
We'd already established that.
Respond to Skiza.
So can I respectfully drop or shall I continue responding?
Continue. Respond to Skia.
Thank you. So this is what I'm going to say. Diana amesema ya kwamba I repeatedly deny her intellectual abilities. Okay? Now, what I'm going to say very clearly, Diana, I'm going by your history, intellectual history. Okay? You are somebody who never finished secondary school. That's number one. Okay? Number two, and you keep saying you're brilliant. No, wacha tu ITK mute tu ni respond tafadhali. You keep saying you're brilliant. I'm brilliant. I'm the most
Enda respond kwako.
Sio.
Wacha enda respond kwako.
Thank you. Anatafuta ugomvi bure huyo. Anatafuta ugomvi. Ana wivu sana huyo mwanamke na pisi za watu. Aenda kafungua live yake huko. Tumzima ovyo nyo.
Pia wewe enda umuaddress kwako.
Sio umekuwa mkali leo.
Amekufanya nini hawa?
Usiniangushe.
Kama tunafuza Lady J aenda respond kwake. Pia yesi aenda charaze Lady J.
Wataka kucharaze bure.
Lakini unajua
Nao watu wote. Something is not right.
Nakwambia MP story ni refu, hata siweza kuexplain. Si hii hata tunaongelelea. Tumekuwa vita, tukaingia therapy, tukatoka therapy, tukaingia kanisa, tumetoka kanisa, tumeingia tena kwa uwanja, ulingoni tena tumepigana mateke. Yani,
we are all over. We are all over. Thank God we are alive and kicking. But like yellow mini down.
Made it and we're still here strong.
Papa, masai tupe nani?
Yeah, I can do.
Pia umeshika tabia za okay mama. Oh gosh. Kusha nini? Yote mnakuwa malele. Kama time. Kai kuna mtu alikuwa ananipigia simu. Oh my God.
Tukikuwa watu fuke. Haya, mbona hamkuniamsha? Ndio naamka saa hii. Nini ilikuwa inaendelea? Guy, wish nishike kwa bloggers.
Kwa bloggers utapata ni gazeti, hata si gazeti, ni movie, ni series.
Nini ilikuwa inaendelea? Guy, mbona hamkuniamsha? Lakini hata mimi niliwaamsha jana, niliamsha babe hakukuja. Niliwaamsha, unajua nilifungua live. Unizoom.
What happened to your
Ulikuwa na watu wengi hapo juu. Tumekuzoom. Yeah, we. Na mnikuja mkanini. Mnipatana baadaye. Ama mnimsamea ama bado mjamsamea. Juu tunuacha. Kusamea nani? Sisa Kena. Sasa nikuja kapanda juu. Mi hata sio mimi nilikuwa na shida na yeye. Si yule alikuwa na shida na yeye alimuuliza. Na unajua kitu moja nataka kusema hivi. Me I'm not naona watu wengine wakiandika ujinga ati peace to fight anger who? To fight who? Mi kwani mtu ni mamangu ama babangu ndio ni fight? But mtu akiniongelea, if you think I'm a weak person, you continue kunichokonoa just because I've made peace. Just because I made peace, and then you keep insulting me and talking shit. Don't think that at me I can't. Nitakuja hapo nikucheke nikiseme thank you. No. That is not how it goes. Kwa hivyo watu, kila mtu akae kwa lane yake bwana. And this whole thing that people are making peace so that they can fight. Fight who? Kuna mtu ananilipianga bills ndio ni kufight. Or what do you bring to the table on this TikTok ndio ni kufight? When you're like me, like, isi ujinga watu hata you hear some people talking shit to you like, yani ni akili ya mwanadamu kweli? Because they're making peace to join alliance so that they can fight. Just because I don't like you doesn't mean I'm gonna be there to fight. To fight you for what? Like really? Like mi sikujui. Kwa hivyo kila mtu akae kwa lane yake. Hiyo ujinga ya mtu kukaa all the time kuniongelea, kucreate vitu aziko for analyzations za ujinga. That's what I'm not gonna accept. Thank you. Mbona mmenyamaza? Na sauti yangu mbaya mbaya imerudi. Juu hapa watu hawataki watu wakiwa at peace. Wanataka kila saa iwe ni wrong. Kuna time ina drain mtu. Hata wewe mwenyewe unashindwa, inakupeleka wapi negativity. Sometimes tunataka tu positivity in our minds.
Unajua kijenye nichekesha ni kwamba when you fight with someone, they will go there and start analyzing you by saying, oh, ana roho mbaya, anapenda vita huyo, ana roho mbaya. Haya, mtu akimake peace na mtu, oh, it's a fake peace. Hai, kweli binadamu hakosi la kusema, bosi kama bosi, monster kama monster, bosi kama bosi. Mambo nisameni jamani, nimeunganisha sentence moja. So mtu akimake peace, oh, fake peace, oh, fake peace, oh, fake peace. Aya, ni fake peace ya semeni, hiyo ni yenyu. And mulikuwa hapa mmejileta wenyewe. Sisi hatukatai wageni. Wageni ni baraka siku zote. Boss kama boss. Tafutie Rochi wangu msalimie, mwambie nampa busu. Sawa, sikia.
Diana akitoka na mambo wataki wa kwende huko.
Sisi timu yelo tulisema sisi tuko kivyetu. Hata tukiwa mnaonaga tunafanyaga mambo yetu kivyetu. We don't associate you. And most of the people wenye ambao wametuongelelea negative, they don't even come here. They don't even support us. So hata mtujalishi because hakuna kitu mnatupunguzia wala mnatuongezea. In fact, kenye mnatuongezea ni negativity. Imagine, wacha nikwambie babe. Diana, mimi by that time nilipigiwa simu nikaanguka. Tulikuwa tuko hapa, kulikuwa na Damaris Obiero, she came here. They were analyzing Damaris. So nikakuta wamekasirika kweli because they didn't know how to handle Damaris. So I came, I just nika-check the situation, nikaona hii situation sio mzuri, wacha ni cool down, cool Damaris. Tukaendelea nyakua kakuja at least cool down, lakini kumtoa Dama kwa live hakuweza. So kukatokea mama mwingine akapanda pia. Huyo mama alipopanda hapo ndo nilipigiwa simu, nikaanza kuongea na simu yangu, hata Kiki she was like, where are you? Diana amepanda na sikuone. Nikamwambia niko naongea na simu, hata nakuja. So I came. So I came and find Diana was talking to Dama. Even me, I was calling for Diana to come and help Damaris because she said my enemy ndo amekuja kunifungua mimi macho. And for once nimeweza kuside na Diana. Hata unaona Damaris alikuwa anaongea vizuri sana. So I was like, oh my God, si Diana akuje. Luckily she came. Mimi wakati huo nilikuwa nimeshika simu, she came. Then she convinced Dama tutoka kwa gari. Sisi tulijaribu tukashindwa, me being one of them. But when Diana came, she calmed her down. Everybody was zooming us. It was a very nice gesture.
ilikuwa guest nyingine mpaka ilikuwa inapendezesha kila mtu. But let me tell you something, kuna wenye wivu, ilikuwa inawakera because they wanted it to happen on their platform. They didn't believe it can happen to Team Yellow. The fact that even Diana is here and this thing is happening here. Calm down, akamtoa kwa gari, akamwambia mwaga hiyo pombe. Diana Dama akamwaga pombe, akamfungisha mlango, akampeleka mpaka kwa nyumba. Kweli Damaris was mad at that guy, even alimuinsult kiroro mpaka ikatoka kwa mdomo. But Diana akamwambia go and sleep, akamwambia do you have water? Akamwambia yes. Anasikiza tu Diana peke yake yes. Akamuuliza ni kunywe. Unajua sometimes, let me tell you something, when someone is passing through a lot, it doesn't matter with the age. Unaona like uta feel like she needed that hug ya mtu like ya kumconsole. Ati watu walikuwa wanauliza bote, anauliza kunywa maji. Yes, ngoja ya kukute ndo utajua. Yeye analia anasema hata mshono alikuwa anasema I wish Diana was here, I hug her. Akupatie ile comfort. Rafiki zake kazi ni kupigia simu mwanaume na kumtetesha. Instead waende wakampatie that shoulder to lean on. Lakini Diana akamanage, akampandisha mpaka kwa kitanda, akamwambia tulale. Then we decided to change the topic. Tukasema wacheni to change topic because sasa tumemanage, ameshalala, let's talk about something else. Then Diana started saying, guys, I'm sorry, by the way, thank you so much. Alikuwa anaondoka. By the way, thank you so much Team Yellow. And I want to say sorry to everyone mwenye ambaye nimekosea. Nini. Yani it was so sweet. And then tukaanza kufunguka. Hata it was not even planned. But these people are outside here because the jealousy jelomo ilikuwa rise. Wanaanza sema it's planned. Oh, they want to join forces because of someone. Surely mimi mwenyewe kama ni JB mnasema we want to join forces to JB. Hata mimi mwenyewe naweza kumtandika JB peke yangu. Diana alimtandika kipia peke yake. Hii mambo ya kujoin forces inatoka wapi surely? And furthermore, Pesha amekuja akamuuliza JB hapa. Akamuuliza Diana kuhusu JB. Akamwambia me I'm not fighting anyone for now, not unless that person fights me back. Hata sisi tutafight mtu mwenye ambaye ametufight. Sawa? Haya. Yes now mpenzi. Haya, sasa tukafanya nini? Tukaongea. Imagine kila mtu akatoa speech yake. It was fun. Everybody was zooming us, by the way. Don't forget that. So kumbe sisi tunapea watu kiwaru na hatujui. Sisi mioyo yetu iko misafi, tunacheka, tunaongea, tunakumbushana na mioyo yetu inakuwa safi. Kumbe mioyo ya watu wengine pale huko kando inauma. Sisi hatujui. Haya, kidogo mimi niliona kwa conversation tunasema Pesha nikampota Pesha amepanda juu. Then Pesha not Pesha Anita was so emotional. By the way, let me tell you something. Kama mjeli understand Anita leo ndo mtamu understand. Anita is an emotional person. Anita anaweza kupatiwa kisu ambiwe akate kuku hawezi. But kuna watu wenye ambao waliumbwa na mdomo but they're so emotional. Mimi by the way mimi niko na mdomo na I'm very emotional. So Anita akafeel na akaomba kila mtu msamaha, mpaka akaomba Sakina the other hand walikuwa kizuma, akaomba msamaha ikapita kila mtu. Haya. Then tukakaa kando, Pesha akakuja akaingia. Pesha ilipokuja kuingia, she said, "Aki Diana si unblock." Diana akanyamaza. Then she said, by the way Diana, I have a question I want to ask you. Kwa nini uliniambia siju bwanangu da. Diana akamwambia sikukwambia hivyo, hivi ndo nilikwambia. So alikuwa na jump from bwana, asharuka kwa Boscan, asharuka kama popcorn. And I said, stop it Pesh. Hiyo unaandikiwa na Kunilisha. Mimi sikusema eti unaandikiwa na mtu. Oh no, I mentioned Kunilisha's name. Na nikamwambia yes, ni Kunilisha anakuambia kwa inbox those things to us because Sakina hawezi uliza hizo. Kama ni Sakina ningewaambia ni Sakina, but it was not Sakina, it was Kunilicious. So nilipompata nikamwambia, listen woman, hautatuharibia nilio furaha yetu. You can drop and go and open your life and invite who? Diana Rose.
ama kama hataki, no, nenda kamwadresi kwako, but us we don't have any room for negativity. Farid pia akapanda, Farid naye pia aka trip kidogo, lakini nikamrekebisha pale because nilikuwa nasema you guys, you have to know something. It was all about Team Yellow. It was not about other teams. But if other teams, they wanted to make peace, the door was open. Anybody can enter. Hii Team Yellow sisi kama kanisa ama mosque, mtu yote anaweza ingia na akafanya swala na akatoka na akafanya maombi na akatoka. So it didn't sit well on other people. Nakwambia tumefunguliwa kikao huko. Sinanio si yetwaje ule Peshi akaenda kafungua live. Ukiulizwa Peshi amefungua are you out of your senses? So JJ, hell to the no. Dana mwenyewe hata saizi nikichukua Karembo nimwambie kuja hapo nitukanie JB na Kibalui, anamtukana tena vizuri sana na JB analia. But it was not about JB. They turned the topic to be about JB. And we are gang up because of JB. I'm like, are you for real? Yani wa mama mko na tuki mpaka you cannot think straight. So ameenda wakamuita pia Kanairo. Si Kanairo ameanza kunisomea anti Mwakio una make peace kwa mtu mwenye alikutukania watoto. I was like, mimi niko na hii kitu moja. Siwezi danganya kwa Mwenyezi Mungu. Eti nikuje nijilize eti mimi nimetukaniwa JB na nini na Diana Rose watoto. Nikidanganya kuwa mimi sikumtukana. Mwenyezi Mungu apendi urongo. Hata ukiendaga kuomba msamaha, Mwenyezi Mungu apendi kujifanya we msafi kuliko mwenzako. Mimi hiyo ndo wanaput. So nikamwambia no, usiseme hivyo, hata mimi nilimtusi. So it was goma draw and we decided to make our own peace. We are human beings. We are not cleaning the eyes of God. And then sisi si watoto wadogo, sisi ni watu wazima. We have tunafaa tuonyeshe njia mzuri kwa hawa small TikTokers. Madada zetu wako hapa, watoto wetu wako hapa wanatuwatch. So kila time tutakuwa tunafanya vurugu, tutakuwa tunaonyesha njia gani? Kuna watu wengine wanasema mimi ni role model wa Mwakio, mimi ni role model wa Diana, wa Kiki, wa Tifi. Kila mtu mwenye ako katika platform, hata wewe mwenyewe uko comment section, mtu anasema ni role model wako, lakini wewe mwenyewe ndio huyo umejaza matusi kutoka asubuhi mpaka jioni. Ukipunguza watu bila matusi utabaki na mtu mmoja na utakuwa huyo mtu sometimes hakutaji, hata unajikuta hata wewe mwenyewe unasahau hata usijui ni lini uligombana na watu, hata ukumbuke ni lini ulianza kukana na watu. So baby nakwambia sisi tukaanza kuambia maneno, ukatajwa ndani, wakasema wewe watu kimake peace na Diana is okay, unajua una pesa, you are moneyed. Haya JB yetwaje Boskana kimake peace na Diana Rose is okay because they are moneyed. Lakini other people ambaye najua ni mimi nikiwa leader, that is gang up on people. I was like, kumbuka Boskana make peace na huyo Diana. Kumbuka merupitilo make peace na huyo Diana. Lakini that is why you draw the line, because people are moneyed. Nikasema wacheni unafiki. Huo ni kitu inaitwa unafiki. Haya kidogo kunilisha akamwandikia nani kwa inbox akamwambia it is all about the game. Ni game wanataka kukusanyika kwa sababu ya game. My friend, I said Merubiti ni mtu kwa pesa zako. Merubiti hata you are not even kutegemea it this gift. But you want to be appreciated because you appreciate people. And what is wrong? Si alikuja amevaa nguo yake ya blue, sijui ya kijani kibichi. Akakuja akasimama hapo kwa live, hata ni Simba alipata tu kutoka kwa Sakina. Yeye alikuwa amebaki hapo. Kama mzimdako amekaa hapo, hata sijui mtoto ile siku alipatia pilitoni akalala. Maana hiyo siku ndo alituonyesha glesi yake ya malechaleta. Glesi imeng'alang'ala. Unaweza fikiri Atendesha alisema AJMP humwambia I love you kwa inbox. Sasa hizi ni nini?
Imagine.
Unataka nifungue hiyo inbox?
Baby. No, mimi nataka tu usikize. Hiyo analyze na kichwa yako na we move on swiftly. Si lazima.
No, wacha niseme alini-invite kwa game. She sent me an invitation kwa game and me nikasema okay, I'll come.
But she didn't say that, Makiu.
She said an invitation. Guys, you see? You hear? Guys, you hear? Pesh wacha uongo bwana. Mr. Kingi kuwekelewa vitu za uongo. Pesh inboxed me inviting me for her birthday. So kwa hiyo reply kwa birthday, si hata yote nikasema I'll be there, love you. Kusema mtu hivyo ni vibaya. Mtu akikuinvite, mimi niandikie mwanamke, nikaandikie Pesh I love you kwa inbox. Mimi do I even go kwa inbox za watu? Ni watu mko na akili, you come kwa my inbox inviting me kwa your events, and then when I reply, naweza enda kwa hiyo kitu hata nitoe. Nikamwambiaje I'll be there, love you. Hiyo ni vibaya.
Basi sasa aliput wewe ulimwambia I love you Pesh. So wewe ana shida na wewe. Hakusema alikuinvite.
Sasa akipesh because she was inviting me for a birthday and I replied I love you. Sasa usema hizo vitu so like hide like kai.
Hey, nini mbaya wanabishana hapo?
Nja iko kwa hizi street.
Wakatuongelelea tukaongelea kisa na maana. Diana was here in Timielo. Can we tell you something? If JB had a mind business yake, Diana will mind her own business. Us Timielo will mind our own business. Don't ujue it is not about eti we are doing this because of one person. Hata si tutamuua basi. Kama mimi mwenyewe nilimpatia depression mpaka kaeka kamera kwa migomba ya ndizi. Ndio chembele tuachi mimi na Diana tumpige kombisi tutamaliza huyo mwanamke na acha watoto wake duniani. Na we are not ready for that. So acheleni ujinga. I know you are so mad because it didn't happen on your platforms. I know you ninawakera. Inawakereketa. Hii topic ilikuwa tu anybody can grab it. But Timielo, imagine I was not even there. But Timielo, the team I have, the bees, the beautiful bees I have. Hey, walikuja wakaiset vizuri wakaiandaa, lakini wao walikuwa sijui walikuwa wananyesha kwa nini utarenda kuidhimia.
Ukweli walimfanyaga
akaitwa na mmoja wao. Ndio mimi nikakuja nikamwambia cool down.
Magini aje kwa nini wewe unaanguka
tu tuone hii itaenda vipi.
Magi koma.
It went well. Up to now we are speaking. The nini
Damaris, I love you.
Mpaka hata Steve Nice he came, but hata alishindwa kutoa point yake because the man alisema I'm sleeping. Kwa hivyo ndio ikaenda. So sijui watu wanapigania nini kama watoto wadogo. Imagine na tuko na watoto wadogo hao watafanya nini kama sisi wa mama tunadundrana kwa vitu zenye ambazo hata hazina maana. Haya, so at least nikupatie hiyo recap. Thank you. Hata sasa nikinyamaza for 1 hour, msiseme mimi nimenyamaza. Thank you.
Thank you for that recap. Hiyo yote ili happen after tutoke kwa live yetu kule, wakati tulikuwa kwa live yangu ikaanguka, kusamia after that I slept.
It happened like 30 minutes ago. Sasa ukiingia it was 15 minutes ago.
Okay. Oh wow.
It was like this, all eyes on us. Wenye wivu wajijoge kweli, wenye wivu wajijoge, wanakodoa kodo, wanakodoa macho mkodo, wanakodoa kodo, wanakodoa wakiwaona, wanakodoa kodo, wanakodoa kodo. Maanake wanataka kuitwa wewe the wow title of analyzation. Kuna deki sisi tukiamua kwa kuliamsha ndio waliamsha na zege juu dadeki ati bego wataka kuitwa pesa analyze na unaanalyze na kifua. Tunajua kuna matiti makubwa kama dramu za busa, lakini bwana analyzation yako bwana hata sometimes inaboa. Alafu unaika chuki na maziwa inakuwa produced from the brain all the way to the boobies.
So you can imagine unatoa maziwa yenye ambayo yana chuki binafsi. Ai. Mimi ndo msanii basi. Alafu baby, anyway nitaiongea baadaye.
Iongee babe. Unajua kutoka kesho nitakuwa busy. Iongee. please. Ongea nisikie. Sema tu sikie. Karibu Farid. Sema tu yasikie.
Nimekuja kuonesha solidarity. Mumeona hiyo ama mjaona? Tuendelee.
Hapo sasa.
It was amazing. Thank you so much, Team Yellow and everyone who came. Asanteni sana, yo. Yes, it was so good, yo. Thank you.
Ni majirani sisi hatuwezi waanalyze.
Sisi ni moja bana. We are one. Bado 15 bado tarehe 15 tukuje pamoja we. Haya.
Yeah. Sisi ni majirani hatuwezi analyze hata. Let me tell you something. Jilo Nanio alikuwa na look pretty. Anaitwaje? Edna. Kuna darkness nyingine ambayo nani alimpaka makeup? Huyo mtu anajua hiyo foundation. Kupata foundation ya mtu dark vile unajanga huwa ni spray. Alikuwa vizuri.
Muliona dress change by the way. Muliona ile ya pili.
Alikuwa white.
Yani jana Edna. Mashallah.
Alikuwa ingine ilikuwa ina burgundy kama wine red. Ana skin nyingine. Oh my god. Yo darkness. Nice.
Black is beauty majamani. Black is beauty. Sisi Warabu tunasema aswad swadil Kaaba, albayad bayadil Kahba. Kama umeelewa.
Yeah. Akona melanin nyingine. Oh my god. Alafu the makeup. Nice. With Aki, she looked
bana. Tuko na jazz kama jazz pale. Wewe uko wapi? Watu wameenda classes.
Niko ni jazz wale. Alijipaka mwenyewe usiniambia alijipaka.
She got a moyo.
Ugenistua. Juna kueleza. By the way huyo mua. Kama wewe ni Melanie na uko Nairobi, uliza nani Edna huyo mua wake ni nani, because aliweka unajonga most of the people they don't know how to use foundation ya mtu Melanie anatumia ya black yani ya mtu like tuseme anakuwa light, unaelewa, lakini ule alimweka vizuri, lashes zake tudogo, hakumpaka tu makeup kibao. Yani she looked good, by the way. She looked good. Maybe
asanteni kwa kuja. Asanteni sana guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you Farid.
Acha nikwambie baby, wewe tulianalyze vile mlivaa jamani, we si mlikuwa vizuri.
But they are Roach.
Wewe pia ulipendeza.
Meru Priri. Yani wewe umemaliza na siga yako. Wewe wacha tu.
Yani kuingia kirikroze.
Nakwambia ulikuwa unakaa the Jimenez cartel.
Queen of the South ama sijui.
Queen of the South.
Queen of Georgia. Wacha tuseme Queen of Georgia.
Queen of Georgia.
Hapo sasa. Georgian Peach.
Hapo sasa Georgia Peach.
Na wewe nawe si unapatia watu body compares huku nje.
Kwanza hata nimegain weight by the way. Nilikuwa nataka kufanya BBL. Kwa hivyo lazima niwe na mafuta kwa tumbo. Nataka kuwa kama Edna.
Hivyo vile umeumbwa na Mungu yatosha MP. Trust.
Okay. Bas.
By the way. Mmemaliza hiyo. Bedi Jabilo wako nini? I think wana. Wow.
Aja, for real?
Kwani wameshalipa mari ama labda walilipa kwa unajua vitu zingine si lazima ziletwe kwa kama nimemwona Jabilo bwana kwa Kenya.
Wewe ama nilecho anataka pipa nini? Ama ni aje? Mbona mambo yanaenda
wamepigana Kiki? Kwa hivyo Kiki wewe mkiolewa na nani na nani? Akiolewa na nani jamani?
Unajua aka kasichana kako kana Dumaya Menasi. Weekend mzima ameimba venye Menase.
Akutaki. Ngangana na bidoro wako. Wow.
Actually, they are getting married this weekend. As in this weekend, Majalo we on a Sunday. Ama next weekend.
Anasema in few weeks. Juu ameingia lini by the way. Hata kwenda airport kumpokea. I mean kwa kamera kwa
poa hivyo. Iko poa hivyo kama some privacy kidogo.
Wow.
So thank you so much for watching the video to the end. Remember to like, share, comment, and if you have not subscribed, please make sure you subscribe and put on the notification bell so that you know every time I post a new video. So guys, thank you. I'm gonna see you on my next video. Bye.